I would tell my husband at the beginning of my marriage that I had common sense and he would have book smarts. This is a really good comment of what it's like to be with a pathological narcissist. So this person could be smart in one area, but they're really lacking in others. And what I mean by that is you could be dealing with someone, let's say, for example, they are a mechanic and they are a skilled mechanic, meaning that, they're really good at repairing cars, changing oil, and so on. But it almost seems like they are not able to think rationally. And put simply, pathological narcissists do not have common sense because they are unable to think rationally. They did not develop to that level of awareness. So in today's lesson, we're going to clarify what it really means to be able to think, or what it really means to have common sense versus what it means to actually recall information. So Spirituality 101, Personal Development 101 states that you need to understand who you are. And if you understand who you are, then it's easy to discern other people. So understand that human beings are spirit, operating a human body with access to tools such as our mind power, our willpower, and our emotions. So your spirit or source energy, the observer, chi, light, prana, etc., operating a human body with access to different faculties. So it is important to understand that you are not your body. The body essentially is a physical manifestation of spirit. And additionally, you are not your mind because your mind is a tool that you use to make decisions. Now, on one level, pathological narcissism, narcissistic personality disorder is a mental illness. So you're dealing with someone that is not making decisions in the best possible way. And at the core of this is because pathological narcissists are people that abandon their true selves for an ego. And the ego essentially is a mind-made construct. It is a thought that was generated in their mind as a child, however, that now lives inside of an adult's body. After awakening from narcissistic abuse, you will see that there technically are three types of people. So you have people that are really unconscious, so I call them people that are asleep, so they have not awakened. Then you kind of have people that are kind of like mid-level. We call them the semis or the drifters. And finally, you have people that are really awakened. So think of those that have reached Christ consciousness, Buddha consciousness, and so on. So the thing is, pathological narcissists have been asleep. They have been unconscious for a very long time. So when I use the Hawkins scale to represent this, you'll hear me state that pathological narcissists are people that are rooted in their shame and they are unable to move past their pride. Now, this in itself is a very big problem because as human beings, we are here to reach enlightenment. We are here to reach our highest level of self. We are here to reach our highest potential. And this is because we're all energy, we're all spirit, and we are here to elevate. However, pathological narcissists are stuck, and they have been stuck for a very long time. If you think about the age of the pathological narcissist in your life, and I'm not talking about their physical age, because again, we are spirit operating a human body. So physically, let's say you're dealing with someone and this person could be 20, 30, 40, 50 years old. You'll see where their actual age is more closer to being 5 to about 12 years old. This is because pathological narcissism is a type of arrested development. And when we're talking about arrested development here, we're talking about at the spiritual level, at the soul level, and also at the physical level. When I say soul here, the soul would be a similar equivalent to what you call the psyche or the personality. Hence why pathological narcissism on one level is classified as a personality disorder. Hence, it is an impairment of their mind, emotions, and willpower. So at the mind level, you're dealing with someone that is losing their minds, because pathological narcissism is regressive, which means that it gets worse over time. At the emotional level, again, they're stuck between the emotions of shame and pride. So they only have access to negative emotions. And if you've been with a pathological narcissist, then you know that you're dealing with very impulsive people. So you're dealing with someone that does not know how to control themselves. And this is why you'll see where pathological narcissists will run off with the new supply. They'll end the relationship with you, and you'll see that they get somebody pregnant, or they got pregnant by somebody else. They run off and marry somebody else, etc. Within a very close period of time to when they were actually dealing with you. So pathological narcissists do not have common sense because they simply did not develop to that level of thinking. They did not develop to that level of awareness. Again, we're talking about arrested development. At a psychological level, you're dealing with someone that did not develop past their lower ego. So ego developmental levels 1, 2, and 3 are tied to the third dimension. So let's go ahead and take a look at what that looks like. So when it comes to arrested development, again, they did not pass level 3. So when they wake up, they're at level 1. When they feel a little bit better, they're at level 2. And then at best, they get to level 3. Again, this is why they're stuck in the third dimension. They do not have access to higher faculties like healthy, normal people because they simply did not develop to that level. So at level 1, what you'll get here is control, manipulation, and greed. This is why they are highly manipulative and highly controlling, right? And on a better day, what you're going to get from them is blame, jealousy, and revenge. And also you will see here being liked. Again, they need your attention. Pathological narcissists are energy vampires, right? They require excessive amounts of attention, validation, and your energy. And at best, what you get from pathological narcissists is superiority and pride. So you'll hear me state often that you're dealing with people that did not individuate. They did not become an individual. They did not become an adult. So you're dealing with a Peter Pan type of personality. So they do not have any accountability to give to you. They do not have any courage to give to you. You're dealing with someone that is not growing. And if someone is not growing, then they are regressing. This is why they are not honest, right? Pathological narcissists are pathological liars. At their level of awareness, then they're going to manipulate to get their way. They're going to abuse to get their way. Pathological narcissists are empathy impaired, right? They do not have access to empathy. What they do have access to is apathy and a variety of negative emotions. It is a common misconception that pathological narcissists don't feel emotions. They feel emotions. They're just all negative emotions. Hence, it is important that we adjust our expectations when we're dealing with these toxic personality types, because whatever you got in that relationship with that pathological narcissist is the best that they can do at their level of awareness. There is no peace, no love, no joy, no empathy in the third dimension. In order to have healthy relationships, then we must meet our equals, which means that this person is going to be in the fourth dimension or higher, which simply means that they have access to positive emotions, to positive energy. As always, if you appreciate the content, please give us a like, share, and subscribe. Go ahead and save the videos. And if you have any questions or feedback, go ahead and leave them in the comment section, and I'll catch you in the next video.